guys. It is Thursday, August 19, 2021 at 11:49 p.m. Alright, let's start with a Bible verse from dailyverses.net. The verse of the day: For the Lord is our judge, the Lord is our lawgiver, the Lord is our king. It is he who will save us. Isaiah 33:22. Alright guys, let's start with a hurricane. Is a hurricane headed for New England? Residents of New England and the northeastern coast should closely monitor what is forecast to become Hurricane Henry for potential impacts on Sunday. As of 0500 Eastern Time, Tropical Storm Henry was located about 500 miles southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, and approximately 800 miles south of Nantucket, Massachusetts. The storm has maximum sustained winds of around 70 miles an hour and is moving west at 9 miles an hour. It is likely the storm could be upgraded for a hurricane Friday afternoon. The latest Hurricane Center cone of uncertainty model of Henry forecasts the storm to take a sharp turn north on Thursday, early Friday, and ride up the east coast through the weekend until potential impacts around Outer Cape and Nantucket. And there is the little map showing the possibility of Henry approaching the northeast. So heads up northeast. Alright, next. Man threatening to blow up Capitol surrenders to police. The North Carolina man arrested Thursday is named Floyd Ray Roseberry of Grover, North Carolina. NBC reports that during the standoff, Washington police asked residents on several streets and Capitol Hill to evacuate their homes and at the RNC to evacuate its offices. The man surrendered as sharpshooters were moving into position. It says, the still unidentified Capitol would-be bomber has surrendered, police can confirm. The man first drove on the sidewalk in front of the Library of Congress at around 9:15 Eastern Time Thursday morning, according to Capitol Police Chief Tom Manger. The man who claims he has a bomb in his truck outside the Library of Congress has a message for President Biden. The revolution is on. It's here. If you blow my truck up, it's on you, Joe. I'm ready to die for the cause. He continued, if you could do anything to save one life, even one life, you said you'd do it. Well, here's your chance. I want to go home and see my wife. If you want to shoot me and take the chance to blowing my 2.5 city blocks because that toolbox is full of ammonium nitrate. Well, I'm telling you, bud, the South is here. There's 5 of us spread across your little DC part here. So this is what the man looks like. He says the revolution is on, it's here, I'm ready to die for the cause. And then there's the video of the man who said these things. It says, these videos of the man who was in a standoff with Capitol Police clearly showed that looked to be a bomb in his lap. It is a large canister with a battery-powered device on top. He also claims to have ammonium nitrate in the toolbox of his truck, which would produce a large explosion. Things are weird in the Capitol again. Amazingly, the separate bomb scare is currently unfolding in Times Square, which has been evacuated by the NYPD. So that happened today. This man in this truck, here's a photo of him in the truck, says, meanwhile, a reporter on NBC News claims the suspect is a white male from North Carolina, spouting anti-government statements. Alright, so I'll leave you guys the link for this article so you guys can browse through and check out the story. Alright, next. New York Police Department gives the all clear after Times Square bomb scare. New York Police Department Assistant Chief Stephen Hughes tweeted moments ago that conditions of the Times Square area have returned to normal. He said vehicular and pedestrian traffic has resumed. So apparently there was a package that had been seen in Times Square. It has been cleared and deemed not to be suspicious. I'll also leave the link to this article so you guys can check it out. Very active day. Alright, next. Extreme North Carolina floods. 2 dead, 98 people rescued, 35 people still missing, and 10 to 15 bridges destroyed after rain from Tropical Storm Fred occurred. It says 2 dead, 10 to 15 bridges in Haywood County have been damaged or destroyed, and as many as 35 people have been reported missing or unaccounted for after the flash floods in North Carolina brought a torrential rainfall from Tropical Storm Fred. Meanwhile, 2 people have been confirmed dead in western North Carolina. Governor Roy Cooper issued a state of emergency on 18th of August to activate the state's emergency operation plans. In the statement, the governor said that nearly a foot of rain, 300 millimeters, had fallen over the past 3 days in some areas of the western North Carolina from the remnants of Storm Fred and the rains that preceded it. Record flooding is occurring. More than 98 people have been rescued from floodwaters in western counties. So the state of emergency was called, and as you see here, a video from Reed Timmer showing somebody's car caught in the flood and the flash flooding. Alright. Next. Cascade of natural disasters hits Germany after unprecedented floods, now strong unexpected tornado. Let's see here, the image says, tornado rips through Grossheide, Germany. Picture from Jorn Hunicke. You see the tornado damage hitting the buildings there, the roofs damaged, and trees knocked over. It says a severe storm, complete with tornado, has hit a small town in northern Germany, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake and making several homes completely uninhabitable. The foul weather hit the town of Grossenheide in Germany, northwestern Lower Saxony state on Monday evening. The powerful storm ripped roofs from houses, overturned vehicles, and uprooted trees, and some terrified locals filmed the funnel cloud raging over nearby fields. And here you have the links, you guys can check it out in the article and look at the video of the tornado itself. Alright. Next, Russian rockets damages Chinese military satellite. So apparently a small piece of a Russian rocket impacted and damaged a Chinese military satellite. It says, in March, the U.S. Space Force 18 Space Control Squadron reported the breakup of Yuhani 102, a Chinese military satellite that launched in September of 2019. It was unclear at the time whether the spacecraft had suffered some sort of failure, an explosion in propulsion system perhaps, or it had collided with something in orbit. Now, thanks to astrophysicist and satellite tracker Jonathan McDowell, we know that a small piece of Russian Zenit 2 rocket that launched a Teslina 2 electronic spy satellite in September of 1996 smashed into the Chinese satellite. So that Chinese rocket definitely crashed or smashed right into that satellite. Alright. Next. The U.S. declares a first ever Colorado River water shortage, Arizona and Nevada affected. It says the U.S. declares the first ever Colorado River water shortage. Water cuts are coming to Arizona and Nevada. It says for the first time ever, the U.S. federal government has declared a water shortage on the Colorado River. That's because Lake Mead, the nation's largest reservoir, is lower than it's ever been. It provides water for up to 25 million people across Arizona, Nevada, California, and Mexico, but as of Monday, it is just 1,067 feet below, above sea level, which is 35% full. Before you continue reading, I want to introduce a documentary film. That's what it says. It says, what does the Colorado water shortage mean? The federal water shortage declarations mean that Arizona and Nevada will face mandatory water cutbacks in January. The cuts will most likely affect farmers in Arizona. The state will lose about 1/5 of the water it normally gets from the river. That is very significant. So heads up for Arizona and Nevada, water shortages possible headed your way. Alright, next. Fire alarms go off at Hamakoa nuclear plant in Japan. Fire alarms went off in Hamakoa nuclear plant in Shizuoka Prefecture on Tuesday. It says fire alarms went off at the Hamakoa nuclear plant in Shizuoka Prefecture on Tuesday, and the operator confirmed smoke within the building. the second such incident within a week at the current suspended facility. No leakage of radioactive material outside the plant has been confirmed, said the operator Chubu Electric Power Company. After the incident at around 5:15 a.m. in the building that houses a turbine of the plant's number 5 reactor. The utility alerted a local fire station after a worker confirmed smoke. However, an on-site inspection conducted by the fire authorities led to the conclusion there wasn't a fire, the company said. The alarms went off for second and third floors of the four-story building with 2 underground levels, according to the utility. On Thursday, the plant reported a fire which smoke emanated from an electrical wire on its premises. The Hamakoa plant has suspended its operations since May of 2011, 2 months after the massive earthquake and tsunami that triggered the Fukushima nuclear accident due to safety concerns at the request of the Prime Minister Naoko Kan. So a lot of things happening at this nuclear power plant. Alright, next. A family found dead on hiking trail near Yosemite. Authorities don't know what happened. Alright, let's take a look. It says, authorities in Mariposa County, California are trying to determine why a family of 3 and their dog died on a remote hiking trail in the Sierra National Forest near Yosemite National Park. Search and rescue workers found the bodies of Josh Garish, Ellen Chung, their 1-year-old daughter Miyu, and a family dog on Tuesday near Devil's Clutch area in South Fork of the Merced River drainage, the Mariposa County Sheriff's Office said in a news release. They had been reported missing on Monday night. There were no immediate signs of trauma to the family members, no suicide notes, or any other clear indications of what caused their deaths. Mariposa County Sheriff Public Information Officer Christy Mitchell told CNN. First responders initially treated the area as a possible hazmat scene because of concerns that carbon monoxide from nearby mines could have poisoned the family. Last month, the U.S. Forest Service warned the toxic algae had been discovered in Merced River and urged people not to swim, wade, or allow their pets to drink the water. The bodies have been recovered and are being autopsied, but Mitchell said they will likely have to wait for toxicology results, which could take weeks, to determine the cause of death. This is just tragic, frustrating case for us, said Mitchell. It will probably be a long, tedious investigation. Alright, so it's sad to hear that this family was found passed away in a hiking trail. Hopefully, we'll get the results in a couple of weeks, and I'll be able to update on the story to see what was the cause. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more. Pray for the people going through all these fires in California. Please pray for the people in Haiti who still are going through having to wait for help to come to them, even 5 or 6 days after the earthquake. Please pray for the people of Haiti, and please pray for the people of New England who are possibly getting a possible hurricane coming up. Alright guys, hit like and subscribe for more news. Get saved. Go to Jesus Christ, because He is the only way to salvation. Look at all the stuff that's happening around us every day. All this horrible news. Jesus is the answer. Alright guys, see you next time. God bless you guys.